we will start a presentation. So here it is how it goes. So it's on one fine day when we saw our senior final year students preparing for multiple job interviews, and friends and relatives in our circle who are preparing for multiple types of interviews in their lives. So we saw something peculiar with those people at that kind of moment. Like they are not the people like they used to be normal. Like lot of inconsistencies running all over their mind. They are nervous, they are stressed out, they are not the way they think, etc. and etc. So we, a group of technical buddies, gathered over a place and discussed our problem. Like, this is the current scenario, this is the trend going on. So we are started research on this topic. We conducted took some surveys, we gathered some group of students who are preparing for multiple types of interviews. It might be job interviews, it might be graduate admission interviews, anything, any interview. So we saw some commonalities between them. So they include stress, like everything. So every problem they have during this kind of interviews is depends from person to person. It's keep on changing from person to person. So we worked on this problem, and we thought of coming with a solution why don't we have a platform where we can connect students and professional interviewers. I mean, professional interviewers means like the people who are actually in that domain. So we thought of a platform where we can connect these two people, and they can have the interview of their particular thing which they are preparing for. So what we thought, after concluding our research, we came to know that practice is one of the key points for any interview to attend. So practice, 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 and we abide by the truth that practice makes perfect. So practice makes a man better in performing interview. So ladies and gentlemen, we are here proudly presenting you our new startup, MocX. So let me discuss something few regarding MocX. MocX is a platform for interviewers and the best interviewers in the industry. Take MocX. So it's a platform for interviewees to find the best interviewers in the industry, take online mock interviews and get validated feedbacks from them. MocX enables students to crack interviews with higher confidence and success. So it's like a platform where we thought it's like our MVP. We are just testing our idea. So it's like an industry. It's like an open platform where students of different domains who are preparing for many types, multiple types of interviews can register in this site. They find the industry best professionals who are currently in that site, and they can get a mock interview from them, like one-on-one personalized mock interview from them. To start with, we chosen a domain, IELTS. So to get a few words about IELTS. IELTS is a graduate admission program test.
Rishit, you have limited period of time, 5 minutes, so 2 minutes is already come. Please take it.
Yeah. Okay. So we started by stepping into IELTS. So it's like it has a speaking test, which is a type of interview. So where the student has to give his interviews and everything. So where there will be a person to analyze them. So we started as our starting step. So a platform where interviewees can find interviews to take online mock interviews to build confidence. That's one of the main criteria for any interview to get through the interview, and also get guidance, a proper guidance from the top professionals in the industry. So that is what the MocX delivers. So these are the advantages what we have in our site. Only quality, like hand-picked professionals, like they are the top-notch in the professionals are included in the MocX. We have different professionals, like we have some retired IAS officers, we have some British and TESOL certified trainers, we have many IT professionals like the HRs and all the top-notch quality members around the world. This is our market and competition. Although we have some competitors for us, but what makes us stand apart from them is in many ways. Not only in our business model, not only in our go-to-market strategy, not only in our services that we provide to our customers, we are separated from them. We have our own strategies, we have our own ideologies, because we know the real thing, what's going on which we saw from our seniors. This is our business model. Like, when we come to our business model, it's like we are not charging from the interviewee. We are charging from the interviewer. Interviewer, he has his own liberty to choose his amount, what he gonna take for one interview, and we take a small percentage as our platform fee from that amount fixed by the interviewer. So this is our business model. So let me highlight some few points over here. So unique value proposition, it's an open platform. Experienced industry experts from all over the country. We have professionals from Cambridge University, London. We have professors from Noida, Chennai, Bangalore, all over India, and also some from the US. So this is our application demo. So that's our landing page, that's the registration, that's the home page, and the profile page and confirm. This is the flow, how it goes. Like when a person enters into our site, and if he wants to book an online mock interview, he has to go through all these things. These are the things. This is our site which we have developed on our own. This is a small demo of our application. So these are the trainers we have in our site. After booking a mock interview, this is how it goes, the original interview. And this is the feedback given from the trainer to the interviewee. What we thought is something revolutionary. Like, we thought, why don't we give the feedbacks in type of a video form? Because reports, every feedback is given in terms of a report. But report is not as like promising as a video. So while giving a video feedback like this, the interviewee will clearly understand what are his flaws and what are the areas he need to improvise in order to get through that interview. So this is one of our like advantages of MocX by giving video feedbacks to the interviewee. So these are our expenditures. So we have like three main revenue streams: student paid model, employer paid model, and college paid model. These are the three important streams for us. Where the student paid model, the students can go approach the students. Or employee paid model, we can go and approach the startups, we can go and approach the companies, we can also sell this product to them. And college paid model, final year students who are preparing for multiple interviews. Yeah. And this is the future of our MocX. Like there is a one skill assessment tool which we want to complete, we want to integrate with this existing MocX, so that it will become a complete entity. So these are the additional tests we want to include in our MocX. That goes like writing, listening, speaking, reading, English, aptitude, domain, and typing. So immediately after the launch, our product, that is our existing MocX, along with the CAMP team backed by CSIR under the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, will be offered to the universities and colleges who are eligible for RUSA funds to take the opportunity to assess their students. So this is the future of MocX when we combine these two things, and also in the future we thought of implementing our questionnaires with using AI and training models.
Can you conclude, please?
Yeah, this is our training. Yeah, thank you one and all for this opportunity.
Wait some more time, please. You have to face few questions.
Yeah, sure. Open for questions on this.
So what is the expected income after on a phase wise, like from starting first year, second year, like that? Do you have any idea?
Sir, actually we have implemented this, we actually built our MVP, we have tested it and we have generated some small amount from them. And what happened is like our expenditures was income curve. Our income curve was very less than our expenditures. So because of that, currently the site is not out there. So we are trying to register our company so that we can include payment gateways. So we have generated quite a little amount as revenue. But for going to the statistics, like we have some presentations on it, but we don't have it right now. But yeah, I'm sure it's improving.
Hi, your good name?
My name is Rishi.
Rishi. Hi Rishi. Rishi, I have a small question for you. I just want to check with you the basic uniqueness of the idea basically. You see, like there are plenty other startups that are the most promising companies in this particular segment as I know. See, there are companies like Geeks to Geeks, CV Engineer, TalkView, Dropbox, LinkedIn. So for that matter, there are plenty multinational companies in this particular category that you are looking at. So like I just want to take few points from you, like how uniqueness is this business idea and how it is different from other ideas. Like as there are most promising companies already in this particular category which you are focusing on.
Sir, my question is like, I get your question, sir. So there are a lot of companies, but what we prefer is like every company, especially everything, they have like online tests, just a test. It's not a mock interview platform. It's not like one-on-one to the professional interviewer platform where the MocX is currently right now. So that I think that's the thing we stand apart from them.
Like TalkView, Dropbox are already doing this interview platform as well. I hope you can take the details from online as well. Like how you are planning to scale this to the next level? Like, what are your future plans to scale this up?
Sir, to talk about the future of MocX, as we already discussed, there is one thing called as CAMP project, which is backed by CSIR and Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. So this, along the project, we're going to approach the universities and colleges and let them know about what we do actually. And this is going to help them during their placement times, like getting mock interviews from professionals who are actually in the domain, and getting to know like what the actual thing the interviewer is looking in a candidate. So that's the important thing for any candidate to go through an interview.
So you meant to say this is totally for somebody from college looking for a job opportunity?
No, it's not for somebody for looking for a college from college. It's also for professionals who want to shift jobs, like one job to another. They have to go to the interview process and also like IAS interviews, and we have also we are also having like 3 to 4 retired IAS professionals in that.
Is there any model designed by you for the interviewer? Like, is there any particular set of protocols that you already defined through MocX, or like the interviewer he himself can train as per him or like as per his module?
No, sir. Actually, we have some set of guidelines for every interview. So, if we consider IELTS speaking test, there are 4 parameters which have to be tested: the candidate's lexical resonance, the speaking, the vocabulary, all these 4 criteria. So, and also we have the only the certified professional from British Council. So, British Council itself conducts IELTS. We have professionals and we handpick them through a screening process before entering them to the team of MocX.
Last question to you. Like, as you have generated few, I mean, you said not a big revenue, like from the revenue which you generated, like what's your feedback about the students who made some revenue to you, like how they are feeling right now? Are there any such students here to look after, like if I want to interact with them, like how was their feedback? Or maybe you might have interacted with them, how they are feeling right now?
They feel happy, like they feel pretty good with all other sites they've gone through, because like this app is built by students, not by any some tech professional who want to make some money or something like that. It's purely in the favor of the students, and only one student can understand the struggle and pain of the other student. So keeping that in the mind, we have developed these things, and also we have got some pretty good feedbacks from the users that we have to just used our app, and we have some pretty good testimonials.
Who is the technology partner for this platform, for this particular app?
I would say that is us. We built this whole thing.
So like data was provided by whom? Like in future, like some like 1,000 students may come, like whom you are looking at for the technology partners?
But
Is there any such initiation made, or like it's not there as of now?
It's currently going on, sir. Like we are thinking to convert this thing to a 3-tier architecture, so we can handle like.
So you mean to say that the background technology which is behind this is going to be done by you purely again? Apart from this startup which you are planning, the entire data architecture or whatever it is, you mean to planning to develop from your side itself?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, thanks.
Yes. How could you justify your marks as a mark in DBOOKard environment?
Sorry, ma'am.
How would you justify your marks website is a mark in DBOOKard environment? Have you heard about Booker?
I'd say I'm not sure of it.
Fine. Could you make clear about your market research? You have said a few students are facing same kind of a problem. Being a student, I know the troubles of them, right? You have mentioned that.
Absolutely.
What kind of a market research you have gone through to make this website?
Okay. So what we have done is like, we have gathered some 100 to 250 students who are preparing for multiple interviews, not only job interviews. They are preparing for IELTS interview, they are preparing for graduate admission interviews, and every multiple interviews. When we took a bunch of students like them, and we started spending day with them, like how their typical day will be like in preparing an interview, what are their ideologies, what are the things they are thinking. So the factors the one has differ from person to person. One might have like what are the questions he might be asked, how I'm worried, like some stress going on in his mind. For the other person it might be whether I'm going to be into this interview, whether I'm going through this interview, or even if what will the type of questions the interviewer will ask to him. So there are multiple things which are going, but these things differ from person to person.
Just make a figure, 10%, 20% like that. 10% students or 20% students like that, I need a figure.
Okay. So we started by taking IELTS, we stepped into IELTS. So there are 4 parts in IELTS. There is writing, listening, speaking and listening. Reading. Among these 4 things, 75% students find out speaking part make them nervous. So we arranged some Google surveys and everything. So we found out that 75% of students suffer in speaking. So because it actually resembles a type of interview. So we start by taking this into the consideration. We started by entering our site in the domain of IELTS.
If I keep a website aside, a physical train-up center where a student can get this kind of all facilities, to whom they prefer? Students, whom they prefer? Physical training facility or else this kind of websites?
Madam, for physical training facilities, it will be not as easily accessible.
But nowadays, majority of our students are going through spiders like institutions. Fine?
Institutions.
That's what I asked. How many percent of our students could select this kind of websites? I need that figure. That's the market research I'm expecting from you.
So I think I need to elaborate on this. When we consider like class 2 and class 3 cities, they does not have resources to a proper and a standard tutoring center. So in the cities like Chennai, Bangalore, or some like advanced metropolitan cities, they can find some good tutoring centers. But these are only available for the students in and around those places. It's not for these students who all are only like from Tirupati, from nearby villages, everything. All these things, they might doesn't have an access to go to tuition centers regularly and attend these classes. Even though if you go to the tuition centers, they might not find the right interviewers, like quality, top-notch interviewers, like who actually know what things they need to develop in order to go through this interviewing process. Yeah, I think that's.
I didn't get answer. I didn't get answer. I have asked a figure, 10%, 20%, or else 30%, like that I have asked. You said you have gone through some kind of market research, right?
Yeah.
That's what I have asked. It's fine, okay.
Yeah, I think he's also a teammate. Go ahead.
So we have shared our survey forms, Google survey forms among the colleges in and around. So what we observed is people, students who want
In and around means Tirupati.
Tirupati and in our state,
Which state you are from?
Andhra Pradesh. So basically what we found is people who want to take a mock interview before a day, like before the day of that interview, so they come to our platform. So that is about 60% of them wanted a mock interview before their actual interview. And the rest 50% or the 40% people actually wanted a mock interview rather than a tutoring stuff. Like they don't want to go and prepare how they sit in an interview, but they just wanted a mock interview. So that is why on that basis we try to develop this. And also, as we told, this is an MVP, we wanted to test the idea. So I mean, according to us, we found it, okay, we can go beyond this.
What's the percent? What percent of students said that they need such kind of?
So actually, 60% wanted a mock interview before their actual interview. 40% needed an interview, like a mock interview rather than the preparation phase. So our competitors, they give a package-based interview along with this preparing things, like they give materials and all other stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. It is not going to be interview for you. Requesting.